on average, there's going to be less money in the lifestyle business. Okay. There also might be, for some people, less of a sense of purpose. Like you don't have this big mission or big empire that you're building. Although I don't really agree with that, because I feel like I might have a lifestyle business, but it's still an empire in the sense of I'm trying to reach millions of people. I'm trying to leave a mark. I'm trying to be significant in some way. But it's not something I'm too caught up in. And, you know, in terms of significance for me, like the ideal is, you know, people are still reading my content 100 years from now, like they are Dale Carnegie stuff. That's the kind of impact I want to leave. Last point I want to make, okay, is there's no commute, right? There's no commute and there's far less accountability. So I guess the point would be, I should have wrote this stuff down. The point would be there's just far less to do, meaning it's 2:30. I'm on my way to the gym and I'm filming a video at the same time. I have no office to go to. I have no employees to be, save one, that I need to be accountable to, that are gonna say, oh, Will leaves at 2 o'clock, you know, while we're working. We work harder than he does, right? Which is what employees say behind your back. I don't have to go into an office. I don't have to be physically tied to a location. You know, I can go to Armenia next week if I want to. I live in Eastern Europe. I'm from Canada. I lived in Thailand before that. You know, I can literally go anywhere. My mom's coming to visit me at the end of this month, and I have time to give her, you know, 4 hours a day in the afternoon, because I don't have to be at an office. I don't have to be physically tied anywhere. You know, I don't have to commute. I don't have to schedule my whole life around the commute or the physical location. I don't have to do any of that shit. So the lifestyle business, if done properly, gives you so much more freedom and less restriction of movement, okay? And lastly, I'll give you what to expect. So what I encourage guys to do is a lifestyle high-ticket service business, all right? A coaching business, selling a marketing service, selling sales training service, selling real estate, selling insurance, selling personal training, selling financial services, selling business consulting, okay? All those are 6 to 7 figure businesses, okay? And what you can expect is, in all of those businesses, in my opinion, you can do $250K a year as a sole proprietor, okay? And a number of those are portable, meaning you could do sales training from anywhere in the world. You can do it, you know, by a phone call or video call. Real estate, insurance, not so much, but you can scale up to where you're the real estate sales guru on YouTube, and you coach other real estate agents on how to make money. You coach insurance agents on how to make money. You sell courses around that idea, you know, just like there's guys on YouTube doing that now. And then that becomes a portable business when you scale it up. So all those businesses are either portable or they can be converted into portable businesses after, you know, 3 or 4 years of you grinding it out in the big city, making money, establishing yourself, establishing a track record. You know, which is what I did in corporate sales, okay? So I can feel totally confident in giving sales training to my entrepreneur class. So all those businesses, you can do 250 as a sole prop, meaning you can scale up all those businesses to 6 figures and then $250K a year without an employee, straight up. After that, you might even be able to go higher, but it's gonna help to have, like, you know, maybe 1 or 2 employees to get to 7 figures. So you're looking at, you know, if you push yourself, you can do 250 as a sole proprietor, and in every single one of those businesses, you're gonna get to 7 figures, okay? And I'm saying 7 figures take home with 1 to maybe 4 employees, okay? So you're not in that hell range of like 10 employees, where it's a constant source of problems. And it's not an empire, so you're going to have people who are much less likely to quit or get fired. Meaning, I've got my friends working for me doing some of the social media management. And for a while he was doing the uploading and editing. We might get him back onto that. Okay, but that's literally all systemized. It takes maybe 20 minutes a day. It's just far less work, it's far less demanding, and it's a much easier job to do than a complex empire where there's constantly new information and new things and higher levels of stress. So it's far less likely, it's much easier to hold on to either employees or contractors. Also, for a lifestyle business, you can do a lot just becoming a client for different businesses instead of being tied purely to employees. Like I'm saying, 1 to 4 people. You might not even need that many because there's services that do these things for you, meaning Google search and YouTube. My businesses exist because of that. Facebook, SoundCloud, Aweber, SmarterQ. Okay, SmarterQ does 80% of my social media management. Okay, by just storing these articles and then putting them in a queue and then pumping them out to Facebook, Twitter, etc. Aweber does 80% of my email marketing. I don't like Aweber, but it's still useful to me. Okay, and as opposed to employees, those are business systems. So there's never, the system doesn't go down. I don't hear about somebody who quit, etc., etc. Okay. It's much easier to use business systems and softwares in a lifestyle business because it's a much less complex business. Calendly automatically books all my coaching calls. I don't need a secretary to schedule them. Okay, like I've gotten my business down to a science in terms of automation. That's so much easier when you are doing a lifestyle business, so it's easier to keep employees on. All right, so in summary, what you can expect is in all those businesses I mentioned, you can for sure do 6 figures. If you push yourself, you can do 250 as a sole prop, and we're talking profit here. And if you want to scale to 7 figures, it's my opinion, you can do that with 1 to 4 employees. Okay, and I'm saying this because I know people that have done it. I've scaled my business. You can read books about other coaches who've done the same thing. Okay, by systemizing their processes, making it a less complex, easy job to get employees or half employees in there, and then to scale using other people's systems. Perfect example is Dan Kennedy. Okay, Dan Kennedy, the marketing guru, he's my guy. He charges $18,000 a day for him to do copywriting. He's got billionaire clients. All right, he has no email access, and he has 1 employee who works literally on the other side of the country from him. It is impossible to get him on the phone unless you pay that $18,000. He doesn't talk to his clients for more than 20 minutes at a time. He'll hang up on you mid-sentence. Okay, and the fact that he doesn't get emails means that his employee every month FedExes him a bundle of faxes, memorandums, etc., that he goes through once a month. Okay, that's the reality of how dialed in he's got that business. And this is a guy who's making at least $2 million a year profit, and he spends every night doing harness racing. Okay, he's done by like 5 p.m. every day, if that. He's taking home 2 to 3 mil. Frank Kern did the same thing. Like you see Frank Kern on the Kern Cardone advertising agency. But prior to this year, he was a Dan Kennedy disciple, and all he was doing was making $3 million on his selling marketing a year, if not more than that. Basically selling the info products and high ticket marketing to 7-figure business owners, where he's charging, I don't know, I think it was like 10K a month or like 40K a seminar. And, you know, I think he had like 2 to 4 employees, probably taking home 2 million plus. Okay. So not even just straight 7 figures is possible. You know, we're talking like 3 to 5 mil is possible with a couple employees, especially if you're leveraging the internet.